Hello.
Oh, hi, Zia. Nice to talk to you.
It's great. How are you doing?
Doing okay. Yeah, just morning here, so I'm just getting the day started.
Yeah, it's so great to hear your voice again. I think, as you might be in the picture, that today we are going to talk about the continual lessons of the last time. As we talked about the development of vocabulary, today we are going to talk about it in a deeper way on how to really do that. And we are just hoping you to just give us some more feedback about this topic.
Good. Okay. Glad to help.
Yeah, thank you. Uh, okay, let's just start. And how to really do that and how to really build vocabulary.
Well, anytime you hear a new word, I would write it down and then make sure you've looked it up, maybe written it in a sentence.
Yeah,
Practice it every day.
yeah. Okay. Uh, hmm. Uh, so how to really mm, memorize the words when we write them down?
I'd say you repeat it. Stand in front of the mirror and repeat it to yourself over and over again. Make sure you've pronounced it correctly,
Yeah,
and see how it rolls off your tongue and kind of get it into your mind, because if you're actually saying it out loud, then your brain is hearing it through your ears as well as seeing it with your eyes.
yeah. Great. Yeah. Thank you so much. It's a great suggestion that we have to just practice the words in front of a mirror, and we are going to have a sort of, I don't know, a mental picture in our mind, and it could be more effective, I think, psychologically.
I think so too. Just give yourself every advantage by saying the word multiple times.
Yeah, multiple times we got to say the word. Okay, here is another question that I received from a friend of mine who says that how can I really apply the words when I memorize in daily life?
Well, it depends if you have many English speaking people around you. You do want to practice your English at least 30 minutes a day with someone who will speak English with you.
Yeah,
And even if it's not a perfect, first language person, but you still need to practice every day for at least 30 minutes.
yeah,
So I don't know who that would be around you, but either practice with, you could do it just with yourself in the mirror, but at least give yourself 30 minutes a day to speak only English.
yeah, only English. Okay. Uh, should a person do this process only 30 minutes in the for the 24 hours, or what do you think if a person just practices 30 for example 15 minutes in the morning and 15 minutes at night, and how that is going to work?
Well, it would be helpful. Anything was helpful. Anytime you're practicing out loud is very helpful.
Yeah,
Because, like
sure.
I say, your ears are hearing it and your brain is memorizing the sound of the word. So sometimes people just listen to movies or music, or listen to TV shows, and that's not really practicing it with their own speech.
Yeah, sure. Okay, thank you. And I've seen this, and also I've been experiencing this. That when I try to memorize new words, and I usually memorize them for a few days. After a few days, I just I don't know, unlearn them. I just forget them very soon.
Oh,
And
you
what
forget
can
them?
I do to just
Yes.
get the words eternal?
I think you build your vocabulary list and then keep going through the whole list, even though it may seem hard. You may start with 5 words and 10 words and 20 words,
Yeah,
but it's very good to read them and read them over and over and over again, because they do stick in your brain. Then, if you're really serious about it, you have to keep practicing those words that you think you've learned,
yeah,
but they're not deeply in your memory.
Yeah, we gotta keep practicing every day.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and then build the words. If they have prefixes and suffixes, you can you can build the word into something maybe like the word complete.
Yeah.
You say, well, what is not complete? It's called incomplete. So that's a word, incomplete. So
Yeah.
you're still using the word that you originally learned, complete, and then incomplete. And so you got another word then you're learning at the same time.
Yeah. I think it's like killing two birds with one stone.
Exactly.
Yeah, sure.
Exactly.
Okay, and you know, I have received a question. However, it's kind of unrelated to this topic from one of my friend, and who told me that how can I just develop my vocabulary in a term that is uh, that is very different from other people's strategies. For example, who said that when I try to memorize new words, I usually just try to learn the words by heart, by my heart, and I just try to memorize them. I really do not use them in my daily life, and I think that has been effective for me so far. He said that you got to ask your teacher that how is that strategy, and is that a workable strategy or not?
Well, I guess whatever works for that person. You know, each person has their own kind of system. I don't know what the silver bullet is for each one. So I would say if it works for you, you're learning the word and you're not afraid to apply the word in a sentence.
Yeah.
Maybe write out a sentence that uses that word. They finding that, oh, I'm successful. I'm doing okay.
Yeah, sure. So it's all about, yeah, it's all about the learner, yeah. And any strategy they think that work for them, they can just simply use them in their English journey. Is that what do you mean?
I think so. I think whatever works and whatever they're able to do. Some people are able to get a really good book and read it, and maybe it's a book they can keep it calm and they can write, kind of notes in that book for the new words that they're learning. And some really good authors use very good vocabulary, so you can build a really big vocabulary from that. If you have a book of your own that you can underline or scribble in or make notes in.
Yeah, sure.
Because sometimes if everything is online, you don't have a chance to actually have a hard copy that you can refer back to.
Yeah, okay. And here's another question that a friend have asked that some of the there are some words in English that has multifarious meanings or multiple meanings. When I try to memorize a word inside a sentence, and when I go back and when I talk to another person, I try to use that, and they are that word would not be really understandable for that person, and they just keep so the people who when he talked to and he says that they are just asking me that what do you really mean by these words, and this is because I think a word can have multiple meaning, yeah, and how can a person learn that they are just memorizing a correct word?
Oh my goodness! Well, when you have that situation, you should make a note about that word. If you have the word written down somewhere, make sure you have a note about it. That shouldn't be used in that way.
Yeah.
Or that is not appropriate for that word. It's either a positive or a negative, and you have to be careful not to use it improperly.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Yeah, it was such a great help, and thank you so much for the whole information. And I'm sure it's going to be very helpful for a lot of English learners, especially for those who want to watch this video and who are trying to share this video with their friends and their family members. And thank you so much. I'll definitely catch you up in the next video.
Okay, good. Nice chatting. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.